We break our journey by dropping in on some unsuspecting nomads. They're perfect hosts for weary travelers and offer us cup after cup of their traditional tea, made from salt and rancid yak butter. Where's the next town? Delicious. Oh, more, I see. I'm going to drink it, I'm going to put it upside down.
It is an acquired taste, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's an acquired taste. Ah, look.
Thank you. Enough. Will you put that down for me? Charles?
Yeah.
Thank you. Upside down.
Finish.
Finish. It's a numbing, back-breaking 20-hour drive from the Holy Mountain to the southern end of the Garuda Valley, a gorge that Charles thinks leads to Shangri-La.
Well, this is the Garuda Valley, Mark. And to me, this is one of the great wonders of the world.
Well, I agree with you. It's extraordinary. And this is where we're going to descend down into here, and that is where we're starting our journey towards Shangri-La.
Now, that end, what's very exciting for me is because that is the base from which Buddhism was launched through the whole of Tibet from there. Shangri-La, Mark, I believe, is up the Garuda Valley to the north.
About how far?
Quite a walk. This citadel was built by the Buddhist kings of Western Tibet 1,200 years ago, after they'd conquered the Bon kingdom of Shangshung. Right, this is the final they made this rock fortress their capital, and this is now one of the last surviving monuments to that first flowering of Buddhism in Tibet. That led right up to the very top, where he had a summer palace.
Amazing. Can you imagine being the postman?
Yeah.
Oh, I smell that.
No,
Sunlight.
a bit more.
Oh, more?
This is even darker here.
Oh, dear.
This is amazing up here.
Wow, this is oh, I can't see. I've got my dark glasses on.
Eagle's nest. The rock citadel takes us further back in time. Another clue leading us to the gateway of the inner valley of Charles's Shangri-La. Yeah,
This is top, isn't it?
Yeah, look at this. It's a fantastic position.
So if you're the king. But to get there, we have to find some pack animals. We could be nearly there. Just ahead of us is the monastery where Charles was turned back last time. Well, this is it, Charles.
It is indeed.
You know, I should be excited, but it's I've got this funny feeling of dread, this trepidation or something.
Yeah, I'm so nervous, I can't believe it, actually.
Perhaps it's the fear of the unknown, perhaps it's the fear that, you know, twice you tried to get into this valley and twice you failed. I'm sure we'll find something. Guarding the entrance to the inner valley is a Bon monastery, where Charles has arranged to meet the High Lama, the Rinpoche. He lives in a cave above the monastery. Charles believes he holds the key to the mystery of Shangri-La.
Ali, yeah, Ali.
You go to Ali?
Ali, yeah, okay.
That's what I was afraid of. When is going to come back? Do you know when he'll come back? No program. He doesn't know.
No, come here.
Our problem is this. The Rinpoche was going to give us guides to take us to the Hidden Valley. So, this is as far as I got last time. I got turned back for political reasons and for climatic reasons. And now it looks like, you know, it's another obstacle.
Yeah, but these are full of obstacles. I mean, at least if we can find somebody to guide us into the valley,
maybe.
then we're going to be all right.
Maybe.
This is it. We're into the unknown. I take back everything bad I said about yak herders. I now love them, for they've offered to help us find the place which could be Shangri-La. At long last, our luck could have changed. The yaks have had it after a long day's forced march over terrain like a sea of stones. We're either on the threshold of a dream or a terrible disappointment.
I can see, as far as I can see, the river runs round to the left. There's a lot of much more green patches down there, and above there looks like what seems to be caves. Do you see on that rock face? Straight ahead.
I'm not sure, but it has to be, according to the accounts, it has to be this area here.
But you were saying that it's maybe over this ridge and then up left into a valley.
I think it's tucked away on the left there. 2,000 years ago, this would have been a green, fertile land. Downwards from here onwards.
With the weather turning against us, we leave our exhausted yaks and ponies behind and push on by ourselves, taking only basic supplies.